Kerry, what do you think? Are you ready to go?
I am, yeah, I think I am. It's going to be rapid. Let's see how we get on.
Cool. 3, ready, steady, go.
Okay, welcome everybody. I'm going to be talking about marketing cloud resources. This is going to be quite rapid. I've really tried to pack in as much as I can. There will be a way to get the links at the end, so I don't want you to worry about that, but we'll go through as much content as we can to give you as much insight as possible about what you can now do with Marketing Cloud. So a bit about me. I've been working with Marketing Cloud for over 5 years, mainly in an enterprise setting. I'm now freelancing. You can connect to me on these channels. You can see I've got some certifications and there are some numbers, some pictures on here which show you some of the ways that I get involved with the community, either through organizing or speaking or many different ways. So the key takeaways here are that there are a lot of resources now and it's continuously changing and improving. Actually, the community generate a lot of this content. So it's a great time to get involved with Marketing Cloud. And I encourage you yourself to actually create content and share and generate wherever you can, because it really helps the people that are actually following you. So in here, we're going to talk about some Salesforce resources, then the community-based resources and how you can interact with those. We'll touch on Salesforce product marketing and the Marketing Cloud Champion Program. And then I'll also highlight a whole number of links about resources, which you can then go and click on and explore in your own time. So let's start with the Salesforce Help. Hopefully you know where the help is that talks about the product capability and also where to access support. I did want to highlight these implementation guides because there's more of these than I actually remember, including around security and Einstein. So these are a really great and valuable resource to be up to date with that gives steps forward. If you're a developer, then there's actually a dedicated place on developer.salesforce.com now, which is really great. So that talks about the APIs. The programmatic languages, which are AmpScript and SSJS, and then also the SDKs. So this has all now been wrapped together and it is in a much more digestible format than it has been in previous years. I hope everyone on here has heard of Trailhead, because everybody's on Trailhead now. This has learning modules and they're growing with Marketing Cloud all the time with every release, but this is also where you find out about certifications and certification boot camps. So if you're on that journey, there might be a boot camp coming up about email specialist. Trailhead is also extended now to live sessions, which is really awesome. So there's a program of sessions that run pretty much every day. You can watch those live, or you can go back and watch the recordings. And there's a nice filter now, which allows you to pick out the particular product. And there are sessions on new releases, the Architect Academy. Now, Cyril touched on this, but this is the question I always get asked. Can I get a dev org? And unfortunately, the answer to that is no. Only customers and partners have production level orgs of Marketing Cloud. There are a couple of exceptions, but there's no way that you can get an org in the same way that you can get a dev org with the core platform. So if you want to connect to the community with people, you can go to trailblazer.salesforce.com and join some of the collaboration groups specifically around Marketing Cloud. One that you might not be as familiar with is the Stack Exchange. This is where a lot of the exact target community lived before it was part of Salesforce. There's a huge amount of content on here. Other groups include the Salesforce Trailblazer community groups. So you can go on that website and search for a group near you. I'm the co-lead for the London Marketing Cloud group. You'll also find that there's a group called How to SFMC, and there's a Slack channel that you can join and interact with people, get your questions asked, get access to resources and network with those people. You'll also find, like this one, there's community conferences. Some now have a marketing specific track, and some of the conferences like CzechDreamin are specifically marketing focused, although that is particularly Pardot focused. You can go and find the list of all those community conferences coming up actually on the Trailhead website. So there's a link there where you can see everything that's coming up. The community is very generous, and in this setting, if you're particularly on the development side, you'll find that there's a book called The AmpScript Guide, which was created by Elliot Harper and Adam Spriggs, where it's comprehensive guide around AMP script. There's also GitHub repositories where you can pick up and reuse code. So if you're in the development side, you really want to get involved in that. If you follow one person, then I would suggest you follow Gilda Hilaire, who's in Salesforce Product Marketing. She was responsible for the webinar series like Lookup Answers and Technical Marketing Monthly, which were really great. You can find the recordings for those on JB's blog. There's also other events. There's a podcast. There are campaigns running. You might have heard about the Marketing Champions program. This recognizes master marketers who are both industry and product specialists who want to share their knowledge. You can find some lists of these people. Definitely follow them and look out for the content that they put out, because they're there and they want to help go through all of that information. Then there is a whole load of blogs. So this has really exploded. This is just a small handful that I've got here. Includes one from Salesforce Ben, which actually links to a selection of other blogs. I mentioned JB's blog, which has the recordings from the Lookup Answers session. Plus there are a whole load of others, and they range from admin to technical. Again, we've got a lot of YouTube content now, if that's the way you prefer to consume content. So there's Salesforce, but equally there are Trailblazer community groups that are now recording their sessions and putting them live. Plus Elliot Harper does a great how-to session on various things. So depending on how you want to consume, get involved with that. This is some content that I've created. So I created some guide around passing the admin exam, plus another couple of sessions that I've done at other places. So those are also there to check out if you are hungry for Marketing Cloud content, which I hope you are after this particular session. So my intention is to create a blog post with all of these links in. You can find me on Medium, you can find me on these channels, but as I said, there is a lot of content out there. There's a lot of people that want to help and support now. It's a great time to get into Marketing Cloud, and you too, one day, if you're not already, could be creating content for the community that really helps and supports people follow on.
Six minutes, and you saved me an hours of searching on the Google. That's pretty cool. The last question, Kerry, what's the number?
Ooh, I'm going to say the number is 25.
Cool. We all keep low. Hopefully someone should hire. Cool. That was pretty cool. And then